Yeah, no, I thought the defense did a great job. I thought our number one defense really ran to the football really well, was physical, and made a lot of plays. I think the bottom line is whenever you're going against each other, you've always got to evaluate, how good is that group on the other side? Well, I'm hoping our defense is pretty good because offensively we struggled when we went against that group today, ones against ones. At the same time, I was pleased that we had some young guys get in that game in that second and third and fourth group and execute and make some plays on both sides of the ball. Had some guys make some turnovers and some big hits on defense, and had some guys make some offensive plays, some explosive plays on offense.
Coach, talk about the quarterbacks. It looked like they threw a lot of interceptions, either that or the defense looked good,
Well, we had some tip balls, and I told them there's a couple balls that they shouldn't have thrown, but there was a couple balls that we didn't make a play on, and those things bounced around, and the defense made a play on it. That's what was good to see. What was good to see is our defense executing that tip drill. So, there's some things we obviously got to work on at the quarterback position, just in terms of protecting the football a little bit better. But overall, a couple of those turnovers were great plays by the defense and decent reads and decent throws. So we'll evaluate it after we see the film.
Coach, talk about the person that shined out to you today. Was
I'll tell you, defensively, everybody ran. That first string defense, that linebacking core in that secondary, I thought did a great job of running the football, but also not giving up any big plays. Whenever you're that aggressive defensively, you worry about them giving up big plays, and they did a good job of being very disciplined today. So to point one person out, it's hard to do. That whole group defensively did well. But then I was impressed. We had some explosive plays on offense from some young guys that we're going to be counting on next year.
Who are the guys, speaking of which, who are the guys that you need to count on next year?
Well, our running back didn't get a lot of playing time today. We kept him out of it, Tommy Scott, but he really finished the year strong for us last year. It's going to be big that he gets off to a great start next year. We're going to be counting on him. But we've got a bunch of seniors in that front seven on defense. Brian Jones, Jack Jennings, Zach Adorn, Chris Travis, Sloan Klasky, Mike Alexander's a 3-year starter for us. So we've got a lot of experience in that front seven. And defensively, we're going to count on that experience.
And what do the guys need to do? What do you talk to the guys about over the summer?
Well, that's the thing. It's only April. We've got 4 months to go before we even report for preseason camp. So the big thing right now is going to be for our guys to rest their bodies a little bit from football, but to continue in the weight room, to continue developing physically, and then have a great summer. Have the type of summer where each and every day they're making the most out of their summer workouts with our strength teams.
Coach, I'll talk about the quarterback play.
Well, I was a little disappointed overall with what we had today. With our first group, I don't know if we had enough opportunities to truly evaluate it, but we did not make enough plays, and we're going to need to make more plays in the passing game for us to be a really good offense. And the bottom line is we got some work to do. And these are guys that have played, so we've got experience in that position. We've seen what they've done in the past, but it's a matter of the consistency. We need more consistency, and I think those guys will work to get it. But the other thing I think is we're going to have some other guys that are going to need to compete at the quarterback position, provide depth and challenge those upperclassmen.
Talk about the new kids coming in and who you think can step right in and play.
Well, we've got a great group of recruits that came in, that most of them here today. I don't know if you can count on guys that are not yet enrolled in school, so it's hard to say. But I think we'll have some surprises. Every year we do. Every year we have 2 or 3 true freshmen right out of high school that come in and compete right away. So I'm anticipating a couple of them will. Hard to predict them. It's really hard to predict. I think a lot of it will do more with how hard those guys, how hard they work over the summer, and how prepared they come in to be.